Micah, the carnage and destruction on both sides is unimaginable. More than 1,500 dead so far, Israeli soldiers and scores of civilians, Palestinian rebels and Gaza residents. Buildings have been leveled and communities destroyed. Hundreds of people have been killed since the Hamas militant group unleashed a surprise attack on Israel Saturday by land, air, and sea, slaughtering civilians and taking countless others hostage. A music festival in southern Israel near the Gaza Strip, which Hamas controls, was turned into a bloodbath, with 260 young Israeli men and women killed. President Biden says at least 11 Americans are among the dead, and other Americans may be among the hostages. Now Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has declared war, bombarding the Gaza Strip in a relentless retaliation. On Monday, Israeli strikes targeted a mosque and a marketplace in Gaza, killing dozens. Israel's defense minister says authorities will block food, water, and fuel from entering Gaza, an area that already is restricted. In the meantime, a spokesman for Hamas is threatening to execute one hostage each time an Israeli airstrike hits Gazans in their homes. The White House is joining other global landmarks in a show of support, lit up in blue and white colors of the Israeli flag. President Biden is also joining European leaders in condemnation of Hamas and what they call its appalling acts of terrorism. The U.S. is accelerating shipments of air defense equipment and munitions to Israel and moving an aircraft carrier strike group and Navy destroyers to the region. A UCLA professor says Israel has one of the most sophisticated armies in the world. However, this unforeseen attack was a failure in intelligence gathering.
Israel, as I said, is extraordinarily sophisticated in this. It has people in Gaza who it's using as informants, can do electronic surveillance, etc. And yet they dropped the ball on us.
This young woman was at the music festival with her boyfriend when violence erupted. They ran for cover in nearby bushes and hid there in silence for several hours.
I still don't know how many friends have I lost.
Unlike any other time in Israeli history, the majority of those casualties are unfortunately civilian.
Israeli officials say the Hamas attack was multi-layered and coordinated, with drone attacks on Israeli defense forces, paragliders flying into Israeli territory, and rubber boats landing on shore. Intruders did breach a border fence, allowing jeeps filled with gunmen to pour into Israel, using machine guns to kill civilians and take hostages back to the Gaza Strip. Live in the news center, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Chris, thank you.